I'm here, y'all. Come on in. I am here. Hey, Tasha is first. Tasha got the first position tonight. Sarah Stevens got second place. She's number two. Liberty County's finest and Liberty City's finest. Glad to have you, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. Josie is third. Hey, Josie. Hope you are doing well. We appreciate you being here, as well as Linda Frazier, who is fourth. Good to see you. Lamb is fifth. Coach Cassell Bell from Jacksonville, Florida. Duval is sixth. And when you come in, if you're not in Savannah, tell us where you're from. It helps. Sasha is, I believe, eighth. Let me check. Let me see. Tasha's first, Sarah, Josie three, Linda's four, Lamb is fifth. Coach says, yeah, Sasha is seven, eight. Wait a minute. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, Sasha is seventh. And that means Henry is eight. Thank you. I appreciate you, and we're glad that you are here with us. E. Joyce Paris is ninth. Thank you for joining us every single Friday night except one. Gloria Wells is 10th. Hello, 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 Cynthia. Thank you for being here. Robert Richards, happy Friday Night Live. Shauna, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you there to witness it. Glad to have Brother Keith Kimball in the house as he does. All right. Henry is from Columbus, Ohio. I love that city. If you're visiting from somewhere else, let us know where you're from. Henry is in Columbus, Ohio, and glad to have you with us. Lita! Lita is doing better, so thank you very much. Lamb is fifth. Good to see Miss Strawberry, to Leon, Susie Laszlo. Thank you for joining us. And yes, Coach Cassell, we know you are in Duval. Brittany, one of my favorite people in the world. Hopefully you're doing well. Priscilla Dickerson is on from Riverdale, Georgia. That's Mayor Wynn. Tell her I said hello. Lady Annette Mitchell is on. I know y'all have been very, very busy. Cortina Johnson is on. Johnson's Floral and Balloons. I think that's the name of it. If you ever need great flowers or great balloons, Cortina, the Johnsons have an excellent business. Cortina, drop your information in there. I use them all the time. Great place to be. Good to see Dr. Ryan Foley of the Savannah Technical College on, our technical college, and they do a magnificent job educating. You want to pursue a technical career, Savannah Tech is making it happen. So thank you, Dr. Foley, for joining us. Brother Alan Wright is on. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Christiana is in the mountains of North Carolina. I thought you would be here with us, but you can get away. You could be in the mountains. It's fine. Good to see Keith Kimball, Lily Reddick. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Barbara Foster, thank you for being here. Tam Reeds is on. So y'all behave yourselves. Y'all know Tam got time tonight. Tara Smith, thank you, Tara, for being here. So, Brittany, they hacked your old page. So, Brittany, I need you to go on my other page. I need you to friend request me or something so that I can make sure I can get rid of the old one so I can love the new you. Thank you for being here. Glenda Jones, the Honorable Glenda Jones is on. Thank you for being here. Dina, good evening, Dina. Glad you're joining us. My for real blood sister Tasha is on. Hey Tosh, thank you for joining us from wherever you're at. You're probably in Brooklyn. Marianne is on. Hello, hello, hello. Brother Trey, Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And Mama Julia Carter. I saw Julia Carter. I spoke at Tremont Temple this past Saturday, and who came up and hugged me? Mama Julia Carter. So thank you so much. It was really good to see you, and was glad to be at Tremont Temple. Brittany got me. Shauna, good evening to you. Y'all come on in. Um, Yeah, Willie. Yeah, I'll address it. I won't address it right now, but I will address it before I leave here. Might as well, right? Um, yeah, so come on in and come on, 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 come on. Um, Let me see. Wait a minute, I've lost it. All right. Willie Brantley is on. Good evening to you. Pre 4th of July. Aviana is on. My friend is on. She is 5 years old and she is a graduate of kindergarten. Hey, friend. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're being good. I'm very proud of you and proud that you're doing so good in school. And I know you get ready to go to big school. And so I'm going to be really proud of you for doing that. Um, Good to see Iron Bull. Thank you for joining us. Good to see Sandra on with us. Lenard Young is on with us. Tracy Capers. Wow, that's. I had my for real sister on. I had my for real cousin on. Tracy Capers and her husband Rodney. Those my people. Those are my people. Those are my people. Those are my people. So thank you very much for joining us this evening. Let's see. Veronica, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Maggie is on. Thank you. Kathy is on. Good evening to you. Thank you. Tamika is on. I think I owe you a phone call. Kathy Middleton is on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shakila Ransom is on. Hey, Shakila, thank you for joining us. So glad that you're able to join us on this holiday weekend. Today, all day, it felt like Saturday. It did. Um, um, Stanley Walltower, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And good to see Pastor Morris. Thank you. I know that you've had a very eventful evening, and I appreciate you staying up long enough to give me greetings. So now, yes, sir, please go to sleep. Go to sleep because I have some things I need to say, and I don't need you to be on here in case it goes left. So go ahead and go to sleep, and I want you to rest well, okay? Thank you for joining us. Barbara Ann Griffin is on with us, as well as Albertia Jackson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Lenard with our history fact. Monday, June 25th, 70 years ago, Elvis Presley came and sang in Savannah. Um, Let me see. Christopher seems a shot spotter works well in Edgemere. Um, they do. I think the shot spotter reads the fireworks different than gunshots. Sometimes just depending on the firework. But thank you for joining us. Um, okay, Shakila wants in Texas want me to come to Texas. I will come to Texas. You know I will. Hey, Margaret Reed is on. Thank you so much for joining us. And the maestro, Spencer Ellis White III, is on. And he was calling because he thought he had missed it. And I'm glad that you called me. I was getting on. Good to see Mary Allen on. Thank you, Lenore Moore. Thank you. Verdell Taylor is on. Thank you. And Stanley, I am glad you are doing well. Good to see Monier from Ruin Thai Cuisine on Broughton Street between Whitaker and Bull Street. Great, great Thai food. Love going there. Love, love, love going there. Good to see Michelle and Mr. Bill on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. James is on. Thank you. Audrey Roundtree, thank you for being here. Etta, Georgia Peach, good evening to you. Good to see Jennifer Hoffman. Yes, we will. Yes, we must. Good to see Monica Holcomb on. Thank you. Helen Brown, happy pre-4th to you. Tammy Kimball, good evening. Thank you for being here with us. Tony Codner Anson, thank you for being here. Again, if you're not from Savannah, go ahead and put where you're from just so that we're able to recognize you. Tammy, yes, I was at the game. The Savannah Steel are playing tonight against the Greensboro Groove, and I had to leave because it's Friday night. So, hola, Commissioner Jacqueline Guzman. She is the deputy mayor in Sunrise, Florida. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your service. Vicki Woods is on. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Deanna Blige is on. Alice McClary is on from Hinesville, Georgia. Good to see you, as well as Reverend Bonametria Jackson. Good to see Aunt Ollie on with us. And Mrs. Angie Brown, hey, back to you. And Tam, we will get together. Kareem McMichael is on. Thank you. Stephanie Newell, thank you as well. Thank you, Brenda Ponda. Good evening. Good to see Jennifer Graham and Shelter from the Rain on with us. And Mary Allen is in Washington State. Good to see Tina Ryan. Thank you, Billy Nebb. In 24 hours, we had two groundbreakings, totaling almost $15 million in two capital projects. And so we're really excited about the Windsor Forest Community Center. I promised that we would not forget any side of this community. And so it took a while to get the work done, get the money appropriated. But as we promised, we have a community center coming to Windsor Forest community as well. So thank you. Helen Brown is doing a book signing. Good to see Tina is in Philadelphia. Happy 250th to David Miskowitz as well. And Angela Mack, born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. Hey, 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 Carrie Daughtry. Neil, thank you. Thank you, and send me an invitation. I'll come. And good to see Sandra Smith. Let's go ahead and get into it as we do every single Friday night. And you know why we do it. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe in the power of good thoughts. And so we sent out our hashtags this evening. Angela Mack has finally moved to Savannah. Good to see my unofficial, official press secretary, Nikki Simpson. I have not heard from in a while, and I was getting a little worried about you. But I'm glad you're on. Let's go ahead and get to it for our Lupus Warriors. Good to see Trell Reed is on. Thank you for our Lupus Warriors. Let's get into it. Good to see the Reverend Sandra Lynette Stephen Smalls on. Hey, my brother, Mayor Alex Dusemay is on. Great mayor down in North Miami. I think it's North Miami, Florida. Excellent mayor, excellent leader down there for South Florida. We are so glad to have you on. Thank you, sir, for joining us, and we appreciate your leadership as well. Stephanie, send me a message and let me look into that for you. Let's go ahead and get into it. For our Lupus Warriors, as we always do, let's send out the Purple Hearts. 3 Purple Hearts, 1 red heart, but people who have lupus, but lupus does not have them. So we're sending that out. Let's go ahead and do that. Then for those that are suffering with multiple sclerosis, right? And we have people we found that are dealing with that. Rosis. Sending out love for them as well. And those are orange. And a red heart on the end. Again, we don't have to be in it to be going to support those who are going through it. Good to see Barbara Kaufman on. Yes, ma'am. I think Monday they'll be in contact with you. We're trying to work out something on the calendar. Good to see Snowy on. Thank you for being here. Rain Candy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. David Vaughn, he's an agency owner at Allstate. So if, I wouldn't want anybody, if those of y'all, at Allstate, if you have somebody who's negative like that, I wouldn't be fooled up with no Allstate with somebody like him. That's just me. I'm not telling you what to do. If it's a waste of time, why are you on here? Right, David? Come on, man. Have a 4th of July and a smile. Um, let's see. The Tia Acker has joined us. Good to see you as well. We're sitting out. Shouts out to Emma of Bad Witch Nails. That sounds like a real nail place, right? So Emma of Bad Witch Nails is opening up a salon in Savannah. We appreciate that. Teresa Abraham is on. Thank you for joining us, ma'am, and for your service. Kathy Boggs is on. Thank you for being here. Shayla Loholt is on here, and she will behave today. Yes, she will. We have claimed that as well. Tia, good evening to you. And Trell, I appreciate that. Lily Brown is on. Um, damn. Good to see Brother Henry Lee Perry. Thank you for joining us. Um, and then, well, I was not invited to the Phenomenal Me luncheon, Brittany Odom. So how was I supposed to come if I wasn't invited? You didn't invite me. Mary Jo Emmert is on. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you. And then, of course, we're sending out love to those that are suffering from autism. So this is for autism awareness. Yeah, I thought I said the Tia. I'm sorry, the Tia Acker has joined us. I thought I gave I thought I put respect on your name, right? Um, so all right, so we're saying out to the Tia Acker. Um, and Marjorie, the maven of small businesses, says, make sure I see the movie Young Washington. It's awesome. I am still watching. I got caught up on this thing called, um, oh, shoot. It's on Netflix. Polygamous or polygamy. And I'm sitting here like watching this thing and I can't stop watching. I have to get away from it. So, Brittany, I need an invitation, right? Fireworks at River Street. There is a cannon firing at Fort Pulaski. A lot going on. Andrew Hall Houston is on. Good to see my friend and brother Alderman Dietrich Leggett of Savannah's Second District doing a phenomenal job representing as well. And Angela Mack, you did the right thing. You caught a cat from Westlake and the 5, Port Wentworth. Good to see Lolita. Um, Thank you for joining us, and we're glad that you are here with us. Dr. Ariela Moore is on. Thank you so much. Ursula Hartwell, hey, good evening to you. Um, and let me see. Helen, I'm not sure I'm in town that day. Good to see my brother Jerome Duncan on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, the polygamist. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm on like the second one, like the third one. I can't stop watching. I have to pull myself away from it. So, anyway, um, Lolita, you love my city. Thank you. We are really proud of our city, and we are really glad that you are here. We appreciate that. So, let's go ahead and let's get to it. I also want to make sure, before I do other thing, good to see Julia Bright Dinkins on with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we have to do depression, right? Because no matter how wonderful we make folks think we got it, there is definitely times when life be lifing, right? And when life be lifing, we want to make sure that we want to make sure that um, you know that there is someone here that cares. You're not going through it by yourself. Trouble does not last always. It does not. It does not. It does not. You know, tough times last, don't last, but tough people do last. So whatever it is that you are experiencing or you're going through, know that you have your Friday Night Live family that is right here standing with you, and I want you to know that we are thinking about you. So I do want to send another shout out because it is America's 250th birthday. So it would be hard for us if we did not send out something to the red, white, and blue. And I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Um, so let's see. Terry Jenkins is on as well. Coach, happy Fourth. I can put you in contact with the people at the M Market Arena. They manage the M Market for us, and so yeah, I can put you in contact with them. I'm sure they would be interested um, as well. Let me see what else. Ernestine Wells, thank you very much. Um, we appreciate all of that. So um, let's make sure you're liking the page and you're sharing the page. Let me see how many likes I got and how many shares I got. I need a couple of more shares. Can y'all go ahead and share, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Um, and yes, if you want to host an event here, we would love for you to host an event here. We have folks coming here from all over the world. I just hosted almost 3,000 elected officials and business folks from around the state. Um, I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. Um, let's go ahead and make sure you're liking and sharing the page. Okay, good. Troy, if you're in Wamonte, you are where you need to be. Good to see the Honorable Kendra Rowe. She is the Honorable Commissioner from the great city of Brunswick, Georgia, about 70 miles from Savannah. Always good to have Commissioner Rowe on with us. Dr. O, good to see you. Thank you so much. And my cousin Marion Jones is on. Again, thank you for being here as well. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. First of all, want to thank you for coming to Friday Night Live. And let me tell you something. Tonight is week number 328. 328 straight weeks every single Friday for the last 328 weeks for the last 2,297 days every single Friday night for the last 6 years and 3 months. Every single Friday for the last 75 months. I have been here. You have been here. No matter where I've been, no matter where you have been, I have been around the world, and you have been right there with me. You have been all over the place doing your thing, lifing you, and you have been with me, and we have been together. We continue to build community. Thank you all so much for making this the longest relationship situationship. I mean, we booed up now. We in entanglement. We we together. We wifed up, right? And so thank you so much for showing that we could build. Hey, Pastor Critton, good to see you. That we could build a community of love and support digitally from right here in Savannah. Hilda, thank you for being with us. And Julie, you are right. Can't stop, won't stop, because we are doing it together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lolita, thank you so much. Um, Shaquila, thank you very much. We appreciate you all for being here. So, a couple of things I want to get into, and then we will talk about what you want to talk about, right? Um, so, it was a really, really great week for me for a variety of reasons. I mean, Thursday I spoke before the, let me see, wait a minute. India says event on Sunday at Lake Mare from 12 to 3 for the Georgetown families affected by the fire. So come by from 12 to 3 on Sunday. All right. Um, yeah, thank you, Tina. Robert. Thank you, Marjorie. So yeah, so I spoke before um, the Kiwanis Club down at Skidaway Island. Always a great time, updating them about what's happening in the city. Um, on Saturday, I was honored by the collaborative firm for my leadership and my vision. So thank you to the collaborative firm. It was particularly nice to be able to be honored um, among your peers. I mean, these were elected officials, mayors and city council members from around the state. And so, to receive that recognition from a collaborative firm, I appreciate it. God has a way. Sometimes when you are getting or you feel a little discouraged, God has a way of reminding you in a very subtle way sometimes that, that your labor is not in vain. And so for me, this weekend was one of those weekends. Then I was on it in Atlanta. I haven't even posted that yet. My Georgia Equality, I won an award at Georgia Equality in Atlanta for my statewide leadership um, in advocating for the LGBTQ plus community. I could not come to Atlanta to accept the award, so I'm waiting for somebody to bring it to me. But so honored. I mean, for me, all means all. As I told you all again and again and again, I'm nobody's pastor. The city of Savannah is not a church. We don't judge people. Citizens have rights. And so, um, you know, it was an honor for me to be honored by them. And then on Monday, I get to see Mayor Vince Williams, um, Mayor Vince Williams of Union City, Georgia, had the opportunity to be honored by the Georgia Municipal Association and to follow my brother, Mayor Vince Williams, into the Georgia Municipal Association Hall of Fame. And, huge honor. I mean, only a small number of elected officials in Georgia get that honor. There are 536 cities in Georgia. Most of these cities have anywhere from 5 to 9 members on their city council. Then you have all city attorneys, city managers. And so I was in a class of four. So to reach the Hall of Fame was certainly one of the crowning achievements in my professional career. To receive that honor from in front of people from all across the state, particularly Team Savannah. Um, there are people whose names are too numerous to name. Although the honor was in my name, the glory goes to all of them for investing and believing and working with me. My council members, our city manager, city attorney, city clerk, and Team Savannah, who make this happen. I've been doing this for a long time, and I know that nobody gets it done by themselves. And so, just so honored. And then I was even more honored because our city clerk, Mark Massey, was honored as the Georgia Clerk of the Year. So Savannah did the doggone thing. We were sweeping the awards. So congratulations to Mark Massey. As I said before, he is the consummate professional, just professional through and through. He has also been County Clerk of the Year. He worked for Fulton County, then came from Fulton County over to South Fulton, and then he came to his best job, which is the clerk for the city of Savannah. So, congratulations to Mark Massey, and again, thank you all so much. Again, I accept this on behalf of you. The reality is I am so honored to be able to serve. Joshua, thank you. Good to see you. To serve a city like Savannah. That's the blessing. The blessing is I am nobody without you in my professional life. And I'm nobody without you. And so I accept these awards because when I accept them for me, I'm accepting them on behalf of you. And so, again, just thank you, thank you, thank you. People can say all they want to, but we know that our city is amazing. The people who serve our city is amazing as well. So I wanted to shout that out. Good to see Doniker. Doniker, good to see you. Thank you so much. Johnny Stanton, my favorite American figure, probably would be somewhere between Lincoln and King. But we'll talk a little bit about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Tavon Williams, thank you for joining us. Lisa Wiggins, good evening to you. The bishop is on. Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant is on. And right behind the bishop is the Queen Mother of Friday Night Live, Mother Sadie Campbell, 101 years old, but she always keeps it 100. Thank you so much for being on with us. We always appreciate her being on. Uh, and we just give love for you being on. And Vince Williams is a great brother, a friend, and you know our careers are intertwined. He serves a great city in the city of Union City, and so we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you as well. So yeah, Barbara, that was my goal. My goal is, Barbara, my goal was for nobody to ever outwork me. I don't want anybody to ever outwork me. And so this is a part-time job that I have full-time passion for it. And so, when I get off the field, I don't want to leave anything on the field. I want to say I gave it my all and I left empty. Thank you, Angela, saving her questions. Thank you, thank you. Well, Justin, I could answer that in a minute. First of all, I am a city employee with a vehicle that receives a city allowance on official city business. So if you want to go get a permit, you could do it. But when you are an official, a city official on official city business, we have city vehicles on Foresight Concrete all of the time doing city business. So as a city official, actively engaged on city business, I use the city sidewalk to do the city business. So if you do it without a permit, you'll just see what happens to you. So FAFO. I mean, that's all I could tell you. Anyway, good to see Sandra Bowens on as well. India. Um, I, India wants to be a moderator. I mean, sometimes we have to let people on, right? We have to let them on. Good to see Wendy Bullens from Cool Vibe Pizza and Wings. Well, Justin, if you are a city employee on city business in a city vehicle or a city authorized vehicle, then I guess you can do that. I am a city employee on official city business on a city authorized vehicle. So, I mean, don't lose your job trying to impress me. I'm just saying. Good to see Miss Cookie on from Beaufort. Bishop Ronald Anderson, I hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jackie, thank you for being on. Cynthia Smalls, hello, hello, hello. So let me go ahead and let's get into a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Jay Walker's on. Thank you for being here with us. So yeah, I'll start with the parking thing. The other day, we were doing some filming for some promos that we were doing in my capacity as mayor, in my capacity as head of the city of Savannah government. And so, in doing that, we ran. Good to see Richard Dinkins. Good to see Joya Dinkins. Yeah, Justin. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're a city employee, we'll find that out. But um, you know, I mean, it's not worth your job to try to prove a point. So, you know, I'm just saying. But nonetheless, you do what you feel emboldened and entitled to do. But nonetheless, we were doing these promos, and an individual that I recognized was actually in the park. I had a city employee in the vehicle with me, and so in my city capacity, we drove up to the fountain to do the promo that we were trying to do. The individual actually was someone who is known to me, someone who was convicted of charges of the January 6th insurrection, someone who was found guilty of 6 federal charges for his involvement in the January 6th insurrection in the U.S. Capitol. Was convicted of 2 felony counts of civil disorder and 4 misdemeanors. Someone who was one of the individuals who violently stormed the U.S. Capitol to block the certification of Joe Biden's victory. He waived his right to a jury trial and declined a plea deal, opting for a bench trial, and he was found guilty. He admitted his involvement. Now, before he was convicted, the U.S. The U.S. Department of Justice dropped or dismissed the charges, but the fact remains is that the individual is still was still convicted. The individual is still violent, and for my safety and for the safety of the city employee that was with me, I moved as close as it was to where I had to go. This individual finds it his business to continue to stalk me and to take pictures of me as he did that day, and to prevent me from acting in a way to defend myself and the city employee that was with me. I did what I had to do. And so that's the story. That's the deal. Again, as mayor of this city, as a authorized city employee, as someone in an authorized vehicle by the city of Savannah, and as someone who is actively engaged in city business, that's the end of the story. No real big deal there, except somebody tried to make it into one. And that was, what happened. So, Beverly Dempsey, good to see you. Thank you. That's the deal. Margarita Nunez, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, he wanted to make a big deal about me going on a city sidewalk, but we have trucks and city vehicles going on that sidewalk all the time to conduct city business. I was conducting city business, and that's what it was. So, he can do what he wants to do. Good to see you, chat. Hope you're doing well. Um, I didn't get caught. I was in full view in the middle of the day, and make no excuses for doing what I did. And so, I am the head of the city of Savannah government. Period. So, um, Justin, I hope you feel better about that. And again, as if you're saying you're a city employee, although it says you're an electrician for Aiken Harper Electrical Services and a fiber splicer, um, you know, we'll see. That's your employer. But anyway, Zakia, all of that is actually in the works to make sure, because anybody who is stupid enough to break into the Capitol on January 6th, anybody who is stupid enough to do some of the things that he did, admitting involvement to violently storm the U.S. Capitol, to block certification of a duly elected president, in my mind, is someone that I need to be very, very careful around. So, that something ain't right in his head. So, that's the deal with that. So anyway, hope he hears it. So, and when he put the video on, I said, "How's that federal conviction going?" And of course, he didn't like that. So, but anyway, so that's the deal with that. That was the first thing I wanted to talk about. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, had a great time on Sunday at the NAACP. Just like I spoke at the Kiwanis Club on Thursday, that nobody said anything about. When I spoke at the NAACP on Sunday, some folks had a fit. I wonder why, but had a great time, great time, great time there. Again, my job is to tell the story of the city, and so I speak all of the time, giving updates of the state of our city to anyone who wants to hear it. So, Um, Wanted to talk about that. A lot of things happening this week. It is a very, very busy weekend for us, a beautiful weekend. We're not as hot as most people off. Gemma, thank you for being here. Tell your family I said hello. Jessica Lightborn, good evening to you. Thank you for being here with us. So, busy weekend in the world's greatest city, except for Union City and Brunswick. But a lot going on. But fireworks. Oh wow, Rick and Chris from Jones Street. Thank you. Good to see Gloria Lloyd on. I know it's going to be a great time on Sunday at the Paul, as we say farewell to our Bishop DeAndre Thurman. So we're looking forward to that. But I wanted to just send out a couple of reminders. There's a lot again happening in our city this week. We want you to have a great time, but I want to remind you of a couple of things that are really, 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 really important. First thing I want to remind you is about fireworks. And I know people like fireworks. Fireworks, they're pretty and nice to look at. Maybe consider letting the professionals do it, right? I remember I was growing up and I had a friend of mine who lost his two of his fingers. He had what was called we called them M80s. It was like a quarter stick of dynamite, and it busted. It blew up in his hand, and he lost two of his fingers. And so we just want you to be very, very careful with fireworks. Georgia law is very, very clear. It's legal to have consumer grade fireworks if you're 18 years and older. So parents, please exercise some supervision for your kids. Fireworks are for individuals 18 years and older, and you could do them generally between 10 a.m. and 11:59, and they extend those until midnight on July 3rd and July 4th. You can't use fireworks in public parks, historic sites, public recreation or municipal properties without a permit, and within 100 yards of hospitals, nursing homes, prisons, gas stations, electric and water plants, or public streets or roadways. It's also illegal to use fireworks under the influence of alcohol and drugs. I also want us to use some consideration. This becomes a very, very difficult time for people, right? A lot of them, because what ends up happening is if you're elderly or if you're sick, babies, people with PTSD, mental issues, I mean, it triggers them. It triggers them. And so, I'm just asking, let's be considerate. I mean, your enjoyment should not have to come at the expense of anybody else. And so just remember, I mean, pets go crazy with fireworks. So, although I would love for you to leave it to the professionals, some of y'all are not going to do that. We already hear the fireworks outside now. Let's just make sure we do what we can to be considerate of our neighbors, okay? So I wanted to lift that out. Carlitha, good to see you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, hustle and go. It does trigger animals. Let me see. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Then also, I want to talk about Justin. You came on here starting stuff. I mean, this ain't the place. You came here acting all crazy, and so, all right, y'all be nice to Justin. If Justin is going to act appropriately in this group setting, then we will treat him appropriately. But if you go left, Justin, then I mean, I can't be responsible. As you see, I done moved on from you. So, I mean, you can't go in here talking trash, and then when when they start talking trash back at you, you start complaining. So, y'all, Justin is gonna be nice. So let's be nice to Justin, okay? Thank y'all. Hustle and Go, yes, they do. Treen Lindsay is on. Thank you so much as well. Also, I want to talk a little bit about, as I always do, about celebratory gunfire. Celebratory gunfire is stupid. It's stupid, it's stupid, it's stupid, it's stupid. I mean, physics, what goes up comes down, and when you fire a gun into the air, it comes down faster. It doesn't disappear. And then with the wind, sometimes the projectiles, it can come down with enough force to kill somebody, to seriously injure them, to hit a car, hit a roof. Every year, there are lives that are lost and changed because somebody made a stupid decision to fire a gun in the air. Please do not do it. It's dangerous, it's dumb, it's illegal, okay? So please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. All right, Justin, he said always being nice. So thank you, Justin. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know about if MADs are illegal. I mean, illegal. I mean, I don't know here. I mean, I just remember when it was Niqua, be nice, Niqua. So, Angela, thank you. Marguerite, thank you, thank you, thank you. Maya, oh wow, Maya Gates has joined us. Wow, she has joined us. You had a bullet in your house once. I'm sure you did. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. So, you know, let's leave it to the professionals again. You know, people out there doing reckless stuff, and you know, I don't want someone to be an unfortunate example of what celebratory gunfire or unsupervised fireworks can do. So please, 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 you know, let's look out for our neighbors. Finally, now I'll take any questions you all might have. You know, tomorrow is the 250th anniversary of our country. Hey, Vandalin, good to see you. 250th anniversary of our country, and I have really spent a lot of time thinking about the 250th anniversary of our country. The 250th anniversary, July 4th, was actually, quick history fact, although the Declaration of Independence was adopted on July the 4th, it was not really signed until August the 2nd. So quick fact for you. So it was adopted. They agreed to it on July the 4th, but it was not signed until August the 2nd. And this basically said from the 13 colonies, to include Georgia, hey, we want you to know, Great Britain, we are done with you and we start our own thing. We are leaving the band. There were 56 delegates that signed it, representing the 13 states. Benjamin Franklin, I think, was the oldest. He was about 70 years old. And then there was two guys from South Carolina who were like 26 years old. Um, you know, and so that was an interesting thing about that. And this was the Declaration of Independence. Interesting thing about that, and I'll get to the other thought about this in a minute, was that when you think about this, and I mean, you know, we hold these truths to be self evident that all men are created equal and they're endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Well, in 1776, in July the 4th, people who look like me, people of color, Dr. Karen Austin, good to see you, the terrific Terry Mobley, we were not counted. We were not considered all men. Women were not considered all men. People of Hispanic origin were not considered all men. People of Asian descent were not considered all men. And, you know, interesting, good to see Pastor William Eason. But yet, this country, which was a country that was built off an idea, it was built off an idea that we could be better than Great Britain, that we were going to be a country that derived its just powers from the consent of the governed. Good to see you, Audrey King, and again, thank you so much for what you did. From the consent of the governed, and Ruby, you're very, very welcome. But our country was this great experiment, and for 250 years, we have worked at this experiment of really trying to create a more perfect union. Butina, thank you for joining us. And so we are the greatest country on earth, but we're not the most perfect. We're not the perfect. We're not perfect. We're not perfect. We're not perfect. We get better. And so that's why it bothers me that here we were, a nation of immigrants. When when Oglethorpe got to Georgia, the reality was there were already people here. The land was already here. Carlton, you must care because you're on here. Now play around if you want to. But anyway, there were people already here. So General James Oglethorpe, the founder of Georgia, was an immigrant from Britain. And so I'm always very concerned when we get into this thing when we talk about those people. I mean, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that everybody should have life. Everyone should have liberty, and everybody should have the pursuit of happiness. And that is why I am so hesitant to judge people, because, for me, you know, I'm working toward this more perfect union. America is not perfect. We make big mistakes. Sometimes, we don't treat other countries right. Sometimes we don't treat our own people right. But I think we continue to work at it. John F. Kennedy said that democracy is a terrible form of government, but the others are so much worse. And so, for me, I love America. I love this country, right? And it's my country. I have the right as an American, hey, Mama Charlotte, to criticize my government. I have a right to be able to do that. Those are the rights that people fought for me to have the right. And so, you know, I appreciate the opportunity to be in a country, and now I've been now around the world, right? And I appreciate the opportunity now to be able to live in this place, right? Good to see Pastor Thurman Neil Tillman. That I'm going to do all I can to make America better for my children and their children than it was for me. And that includes making sure that we continue to work toward that more perfect union. I don't want to live anywhere else but America. America works for me. Good to see Jacqueline Graves on. And you know what? Even in life, sometimes you just have to have Independence Day. There are some people, and I don't know who I'm talking to, that you are being held in bondage by something. It might be people. It might be a situation. Good to see you, my cousin Perry Moms. But something is holding you in bondage. The situation is not working for you. My favorite cousin Perry Moms is on, and his wife. His wife is on as well. His wife is, what's your name? Pam. Hey Raymond, good to see you. And sometimes in life you have to go to your captor and you have to declare independence. As those very, very brave 56 delegates did on July the 4th, 1776. There were 13 colonies, and for them, they did not know whether declaring independence would cost them their lives. But they had to declare independence anyway, right? And so what I'm telling you is that, I mean, we're talking about national independence. I'm talking about personal independence. Sometimes you have to declare your Independence Day. There might be a relationship that's not working out for you, not necessarily a romantic relationship. It could be a friend work relationship. I mean, it has you in bondage. It could be bondage within your own mind. It could be something that you can't forgive yourself for. I'm saying to you that you need to declare your own Independence Day. You have to look your captor in the face, send your captor a letter, but you have to declare, like those 56 delegates did, with John Hancock being the president of the Continental Congress, and you have to declare independence and say, I am out. I'm out. Maya, you have to look at your captor and say, I am out, and declare your own independence. Right? You've been captive too long. The bondage has restricted your growth. It has stunted you. It has prevented you from getting from where you are to where it is that God wants you to be. Yet you remain in bondage. You remain tied up. You remain bounded up. You remain constricted. The life being sucked out of you. So, I mean, we know about July the 4th, 2026 as being America 250. I'm talking about July the 3rd, 2026 as being you day one of your independence. Free yourself. Free yourself. And you have to declare it's one thing to be independent, it's something different to declare your independence. That you're saying in a very, very loud voice for everyone to hear, I am free. I'm free. I am done with you. I am done with this situation. I'm done with these circumstances. I'm done with the bondage. I declare myself free. Whatever it is. It might be financial things that got you worn down. I declare myself free. Every now and then, from personal relationships, I declare myself free. It might be backward negative thinking. I declare myself free. And every now and then, because you have to write the vision and write it in big, large letters so people can see it on the run, you have to put it in a document and sign your name to it. I declare myself free, and sign your name to it. Right? So today can be your day of independence. It could be your day of independence. Just like I'm sitting here, like Justin, I declare myself free from Justin. Whatever it was, he just wanted to be here with us, right? So let him be here. Be here. You know, declare yourself free. Jacqueline has declared herself free, and I'm happy for you. But do me a favor. Bandela has declared herself free. But do me a favor because I think there is some value with writing stuff down. Write yourself a note about whatever it is that you are declaring yourself free from, right? Yeah, I mean, you have to write down, your case, right? Um, you think about this. Um, I want y'all to, hear this. I think it's important. The text of the Declaration of Independence is stated the condition. Listen to this. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitled them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impelled them to the separation. So again, you're telling the situation, right? We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal and they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It goes through all of this, right? It states the case, but then it says why. Listen to this. The history of the present king of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. Listen to this. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. Fact one, he has refused his assent to the laws of the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. Two, he has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance. Three, he's refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people. Four, he has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant. It's stating the case. Sometimes when you're in bondage, you have to be able to state the case to your oppressor, right? And so when you declare yourself free in your declaration, you need to state the case. What did the oppressor do to you that made you decide to declare yourself free? Because it's hard to declare yourself free from something if you don't know what you're declaring yourself free from. And in the Declaration of Independence, they're saying that in the course of human events, it becomes necessary to do A, B, and C. But we're doing this because the king did this, and therefore, this is what we believe. This is who we are. This is what we want to be, and therefore, that is what we're going to do. So, in your writing, Maya, Monique, Jacqueline, Vandalin, take the time. Catherine, Kathy, hey Mary, take the time, seriously, to write your missive to declare yourself free. Kaylee, good to see you. And declare yourself free. No, Dr. Karen, you're the preacher. But write it down. I mean, this year I declared myself free from negativity. And I was not going to let people just talk to me any old kind of way just because I held a position as mayor. I declared myself free. Patty's declared herself free. Yes. So, I mean, no more. Pastor Osborne, I leave the preaching to you, sir. I leave the preaching to you. But you got to declare yourself free. Because freeing your mind is one thing, but saying it out of your mouth and saying it loud out of your mouth, declaring yourself free from the things that bond you, declaring yourself free from the people that are holding you bondage or the situations that are holding you bondage. Sometimes you got to declare yourself free, and then you have to put pen to paper, and like the Declaration of Independence, you write it. They said at one point there was like 200 copies of the Declaration of the Independence. 200 copies. Now there's only like 26 of them left in existence. 26. One of them is actually here in Savannah. Declare yourself free. All right? Do it. Lily, thank you. Declare yourself free. And he who is free indeed, right? Monique declares herself free this day. Thank you. And then, once you declare yourself free and you have declared it out your mouth, you declared it with your hands, then you have to act free. Because Pastor Osborne, tell your son, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. But once you declare yourself free, you have to act like you're free. You can't act like you're in bondage anymore because it would have been very easy, like what occurred in 1776, for because the interesting thing about that is, and Justin, you're absolutely correct, Button Gwinnett, you have to be absolutely clear that your captor is not going to be happy that you have declared yourself free. So the captor is going to try to recapture you in bondage again, which happened, right? And so then you have to then fight off your captor. Don't think they're going to be happy and think they're just going to take it that you declared yourself free. No, they're going to turn around now and try to recapture you, which is why you have to have it written down. And then you have to act free and you have to do the things that are going to make you free. Good to see you, Pastor Dr. Francis Johnson. Good to see you. So you declare yourself free, you write it down, you act free, and then you protect your freedom. And you don't let anybody put you back in bondage again. Now, I don't know where I got that from, but you declare freedom, you write freedom, codify freedom, you act free, or Brittany, be free, and then you be prepared to protect your freedom. And there's one other. Once you're free, then I want you to adopt the Harriet spirit and free other people. Go back to those who are in bondage because you know the way and you have the keys to help them be free. To Mother Sadie's point, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Good to see the legend Tyrone Hollywood Brown on. I am blessed to be in this free country, but I am even more blessed to be free in my mind and be free in my spirit. And as I get older, I get better. Now, the bishop is weighing in. Be not entangled with the yoke of bondage. See, the real preachers are coming in the door now. So I had Pastor Osborne in there. I had Dr. Karen on here. And now the bishop is coming on in here. I mean, this is it, right? Be free. Be free. Be free. We have an example, right? So declare yourself free. Write down your freedom. Act like you're free. Protect your freedom. And then go back and free somebody else. I appreciate you all letting me rant and rave. But I've been thinking about this a lot. And I'm so blessed to be in this country. Oh, of course. Thank you, Pastor Osborne. I forgot the great Dr. Francis Johnson, who, who could preach all of this, right? Thank you, Mama Charlotte. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you all. I appreciate you all and letting me go through that. I had to get that off my chest because I've been just thinking about it literally for the last couple of months about this whole concept of freedom. And we owe it to ourselves to continue to fight for freedom of all people, not them people, right? All people, all people, even people that I don't necessarily agree with their political views. I may not agree with their spiritual views. I may not agree with their lifestyle. I mean, but this is what America is about. It's about all of us, not just one of us. Not just one of us. It's our responsibility to perfect what our founding fathers, those 56, did not get right, to make that more perfect union. Not perfect, but more perfect, that you are getting better every single day. And um, I'm committed to doing all I can in this city. Hey, LaMonica, I'm committed to doing all I can in this city to get us to that point. And so, again, I'm appreciative of you all giving me the opportunity. Y'all be safe, be careful, and we're looking forward to seeing you next Friday on Friday Night Live. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And look forward to seeing you again. Those that have joined us from all over the country, thank you so much for being with us. Um, we are glad that you're here with us. Thank you, Mia. Thank you for being on. And Julie, all means all. All means all. Savannah will be a safe, environmentally healthy, and economically thriving community for all. God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Justin, I appreciate you too. Good night, everybody.